Year after year, politicians come and go. But one candidate has been steadfast. He has sought public office 25 times, including those of United States Senator and Governor of Washington. Though never endorsed by a party, he has contested elections as a Democrat, Republican, Trump Republican, Libertarian, and as a candidate of the non-existent Employment Wealth Party. Under Washington election laws, candidates can declare their preference for any party, whether the party exists or not. Good Space Guy ran for the Port of Seattle Commissions in the August 4th, 2015 primary, and preliminary results showed Good Space Guy finishing second in a field of 3 candidates with about 24,000 votes, or just over 9% of the total votes cast. He ultimately lost the general election to incumbent Courtney Gregoire, but garnered 48,000 votes in the process. But who exactly is Good Space Guy? Well, we sat down with the legend to find out.
I see you there. I'll sit down over here, yeah.
I have a goal of living to 200, and so some breakthroughs will have to be made for me to reach my goal.
Yeah.
Breakthroughs in technology and prosperity. Some people are going to be unhappy, as always.
Who do you think will end up being unhappy?
It may largely be determined by the individuals, by their own philosophies of whether they should be happy or unhappy. Some people will choose to be unhappy.
Why do you think people choose to be unhappy?
I'm going to have to get back to you on that.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah. So I've got some questions prepared, if that's okay. Just about your career, your life. My first question is, on the ballot you're listed as Good Space Guy.
Yes.
Is that your God-given name?
No.
No.
On the internet with my birth name, I couldn't find myself because so many other people had it. I need a name where the voters can find me. So since I'm an amateur astronomer, I searched names having something to do with space. Many of the names I liked were already taken, and when I came to Good Space Guy, as far as I could tell, no one had it. So I became the first Good Space Guy on Spaceship Earth.
What should I change my name to?
What is your #1 hobby?
I would say it's writing. Yeah.
Give it some thought and make a list.
What about like okay writer gal?
Well, it should sound like a real name.
I know you speak many European languages.
Well, not speak, read.
Oh.
To speak it, you have to remember the vocabulary. Father was out fighting the war, and my mother was helping to build the bombers at Boeing. So when my dad was drafted, we moved from Minneapolis to the Seattle area, where we lived in RedNote, Washington. Mother would go down to the Boeing plant, work on building the bombers, and I would go to nursery school.
Wow. Do you remember your mom didn't install the doors at Boeing though, right?
I don't know. She might have. Area 51. Don't spread this. Exciting things that are going on.
Do you think there's aliens?
I think it's beyond my imagination.
Wow, that's crazy. So you cannot confirm or deny then the existence of aliens?
Well, there are aliens, but from my investigations, the aliens have never come to our solar system. Our solar system is on its own. I'm opposed to the destruction of the International Space Station that is currently planned. So I want people to buy their own space habitat, and companies to buy their own space habitat, nations to buy their own space habitat, and join them together. So you buy your own space home, and you join it together with other space habitats to form a village.
That makes sense, yeah. You don't think that could potentially leave people in poverty behind on Earth?
Wealth? I'm an amateur wealth builder, so I become prosperous. When money comes into me, it stays oftentimes, and I invest it. Other people, money comes in, and they spend every penny of it. That's called poverty. Spend every penny you can get your hands on. That's the path to poverty.
So what if you can't get your hands on any money?
Oh, Oh, then you increase your education.
How are you going to increase your education if you can't afford to go to college?
Notice we're in a public library here. If you want to become prosperous, you should read a lot. You can volunteer. Better yet, you can get employment. If you can't get a job, volunteer. If you don't want to volunteer because you need money, well, get a job somewhere and study that sector where your job that you've been able to secure is. So anyone can become prosperous who gains the knowledge. But if people reject knowledge and reject reading, well, that's a path to poverty.
I'm definitely going to become prosperous after this interview, for sure.
Looking at you quickly, I can see it's achievable on your part.
Yeah, especially because I'm white.
Reduce the cost of getting into space.
Will there be homeless people in space?
There'll be homeless people in space.
Will they be floating out in the ether?
No,
Oh.
because Earth life needs a lot of artificial support. And so I refer to our planet as a spaceship. So everyone who works on Spaceship Earth is a crew member of Spaceship Earth.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, I think those are all the questions I have. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we wrap up our interview?
Well, this has been very pleasant.
Thank you.
No, you look intelligent.
Oh, thank you. This generation and the next probably won't encounter these aliens. If someday in the distant future we do encounter them, do you think it would be ethical for people to procreate with aliens?
Say that again?
If you met an alien, would you want to procreate with them?
Depends if she's cute or not.
Okay, I'm going to show you two pictures. What about this alien?
No.
No? Okay. How about now?
She looks more feminine in that picture.
Yeah.
But no.
No. Have you received any endorsements in your current race for senator?
None.
None.
The voters hate me.
Why do you think the voters hate you?
They don't know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. You have run 25 times.
This was the 25th time.
Yeah. Will there be homeless people in space?
There'll be homeless people in space.
Will they be floating out in the ether?
No.
Oh.
Because Earth life needs a lot of artificial support. And so I refer to our planet as a spaceship. So everyone who works on Spaceship Earth is a crew member of Spaceship Earth.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, I think those are all the questions I have. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we wrap up our interview?
Well, this has been very pleasant.
Thank you.
People who go to work and work in their business and their business becomes successful, we could say that they're civilization builders. So Bill Gates is a civilization builder. Elon Musk is a civilization builder. Not only an amateur astronomer, I'm also an amateur economist, minored in economics, and then I became prosperous.
So would you classify yourself as a civilization builder?
Yes.
That makes sense. So you're doing the same thing that Elon Musk and Bill Gates are doing by running for Senate.
Except that they're doing it with a whole lot more money. Well, you look like you might prosper.
I'm hoping, but I don't have a company yet. All I can do is write.
Yeah.
It's not a very good career.
Yeah, Elon Musk, he switched it from business to business to business. So Elon Musk would get an idea and establish a company in that idea area.
Yeah. He also had really rich parents, though, right?
I assume that he was a self-made billionaire.
I think he comes from a little bit of wealth.
And do you think he used that wealth, or did he get external financing?
Well, it definitely helped him, get an education and start up in the career field. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I haven't researched his background.
Yeah.
If you can get yourself a mentor, try a billionaire.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, start with a billionaire.
Do you think I'm pretty enough to get a billionaire?
I think you are.
Okay. But I don't know. I might need just like a couple procedures before I'm ready to bag a billionaire.
I don't think you should go with procedures.
Oh no.
Stay natural. Keep yourself healthy.
I don't think that's Elon Musk's type, though. Have you seen the women that he's...
Well, become the girl of some other girl.
Oh.
He's not the only billionaire in the universe.
That's true, that's true. We have a lot of amateur astrologists in our research team. So they found that you are a Scorpio sun. What do you think of that? Like, what does that mean to you?